Hey guys, it's Sunday, Father's Day, and I hadn't vlogged in a little bit because I've been away for 2 weeks traveling for work, so I figured I would take the opportunity to talk to you guys today. Like I said, I've been out of town for pretty much 2 weeks, so I'm just running some errands today, trying to get things back in order in my house. Yesterday I went to Sam's and bought lots of stuff, way more than I normally do, but it's good. I'm still gonna use it all, so that's fine. What was I gonna say? Oh, it's so Sunday being my turnover day for however many weeks I am. I'm currently 24 weeks, and I think every app says something different, but one app says that the baby is the size of a cantaloupe. One app says size of an ear of corn. I don't know how that works. But they like differ in inches and they differ in pounds, so I don't know. She's getting there. That's all we need to know. Speaking of babies, my sister had her baby on last Sunday. Oh my gosh, he's a week old. Oh. So he had quite a delay in getting to us. My sister went in on Friday. Oh, what day was it? Last Friday, whatever that day is. What's today? 17th? Yes. So Friday the 10th? Maybe? And she went in at 7:30 on Friday the 10th at the hospital. If that's what the date is, I don't know. And she had to be induced. So she was 41 weeks, had to be induced. They ended up giving her 2 doses of miso. Not the soup. Something to help, push labor along, for lack of a better phrase, and no pun intended. And that did not work. So I went to the hospital Friday after work, and I ended up leaving around 7 because nothing was going to happen, so we just decided that was fine. So I came back to Wesley Chapel Friday, and then I went back to Orlando on Saturday, and I got to the hospital around 6. Normally my classes are set up so that the first part of them are virtual teaching, and then the last 2 weeks are in-person labs where they work on live claims, and I'm there with them. So every time I have one of those, I'm there for the first week. Then for the weekend, I'm able to come back home because I live so close, and then I just drive back for the second week. So I had come home, basically repacked my bags, and then went back to the hospital. They had to do a balloon to manually dilate her, and Saturday at 6, I think she was at like 5 centimeters. Then Saturday at like 11:30, it was baby time, time to push. So he was born on Sunday, maybe it was, whatever, I can't remember the date now. Oh no. Yeah, so Sunday the 10th, I think, at 12:26 a.m. So she was in the hospital. She got in there Friday morning. He wasn't born until very early Sunday morning. She left, I think, on Tuesday, and then he was in the NICU for a bit because he had swallowed some fluid and he wasn't breathing at the capacity they wanted him to, so they had put him on some oxygen, and they were giving him some antibiotics. He weaned off the oxygen pretty quickly, and then they had to just finish out his antibiotics, but he got to go home yesterday on Saturday, so he was home for Father's Day. Little dude. His name is Nixon Levi. I call him Nixie. And he's just the most precious little thing. Oh my God, I'm in love. I miss him. But I'm gonna go see him. I have to go back to the office to teach a class. Tuesday night I have to go so that I can teach it for Wednesday. So I'm gonna see him. I plan to go by their house Wednesday evening to see him. I feel like my camera, or is it my head that's tilted? So I am back from my travels, and I told myself my goal this weekend is to not put on any constricting clothing because I was so tired of like wearing normal clothes. I've been trying to wear my pre-pregnancy jeans, but just do like a hair tie from the button through the loop and back to the button. You know, and of course I don't zip them up all the way. I can zip them up a little bit, but I don't zip them up all the way. I don't button them. So I've been doing that and like wearing a Bella band and all that sort of stuff, but it's still just so uncomfortable to be in like regular clothes. Okay. So that's been that. Pregnancy and summer, man, it's gonna be rough. It's just like right now it's 90. Oh, it says 99 degrees. Nice. Okay. So yeah, it's really hot in Florida, and I do feel like it's more humid than it normally is. Like it's worse than it normally is, and my best friend backed me up on that. She's like, you're not alone. It's not just the pregnancy talking to you. It is truly worse than it normally is. Oh, now it's going to 96. That was weird. It must just hit a hot spot on a piece of road or something. So yes, I went to Sam's last night with my friend. First we went to the outlets. I got some stuff for Father's Day, although we don't have any plans for Father's Day. Obviously, it's almost, well, yeah, I didn't tell you the time, did I? It's almost 4 o'clock. We don't have any plans. Chad's parents are already in Michigan, and my parents they did like an open house today for their house they're selling, their old house that they're selling. And then my brother's in Mexico, and Erin and her boyfriend are just, you know, trying to survive this, the first night and weekend and all of that. So, I figure I'll see my dad on Wednesday. Oh gosh, I want to be in Mexico, man. I want to travel. I want to go on a cruise again, but it's not going to happen before we have the little baby. We're working on names. We have figured out 2 that we agree upon. One I'm pretty sure is what's going to be the name. I'm a very indecisive person. So I like a return policy, people. So naming a human is really hard. There's a lot of pressure to it. But either way, her name's going to be beautiful. Whichever one we pick. I'm pretty sure we're picking the one that I'm pretty sure. We haven't officially said this is what it's going to be. Oh man. So today I'm going to go to Walmart. Oh god. Sorry, I'm tired. Not sleeping well. Today we're going to go to Walmart. I need to get some stuff that I couldn't get at Sam's because I was like, well, one, I want like Ezekiel bread. They don't have that at Sam's. I wanted, Jess with Weight Watchers Journey to Healthy has been talking about this veggie dip mix. So I want to get that because your girl has to eat more veggies. Like, what is my problem? I just can't. I don't know. They're just not delicious to me. So I don't ever think of eating veggies other than like a salad. But I need to. So my friend and I at Sam's yesterday, we bought like a bag of English cucumbers and we split. Like, I bought a big bag of potatoes. I bought a bag of avocados. She bought the cucumbers. And we split those things up so that we could, you know, each have some of it. Ooh. So I have some English cucumbers that I'm going to try and eat. I told myself and I told Chad that when I got back from traveling, I would eat much better. So the plan is to do, I wrote down some breakfast ideas like eggs and toast and grits, of course, and yogurt parfaits. It's not really breakfast that I have a problem with. It's lunch and dinner that I have problems with. Lunch was a problem because I only got 30 minutes when I was teaching. But now I'm not teaching anymore for a while, like 2 months. So now I have more time to make a lunch instead of just like heating up something from the freezer. So I think I'm gonna do, I mean, this doesn't sound much more complex than freezer meals, but now I'm gonna do like grilled cheese with turkey. I bought some turkey at Sam's yesterday, and as long as the lunch meat it's good lunch meat, it's good deli meat, I should say, as long as it's heated up to a certain temperature, it's fine. So that's what I'll be doing. And then I also got some canned chicken, and I bought a rotisserie chicken because I really want to make either like chicken salad with grapes in it, or I want to make, a long time ago on my channel, I made these chicken Alfredo, like little toasts. Oh my gosh, those are so good. So I thought I'll make those again. I'm trying to just think of things that I ate on Weight Watchers that I ate on Weight Watchers. I to kind of help me decide what to have, because for whatever reason my mind just goes blank. I can't think of it. I can't think of what's good to eat other than fruit. So I want to make those little toast things. I might make a cheese quesadilla. However, I thought my Mexican aversion was over, but I don't know. Like some days it's okay, some days it's not okay. So that's Oh, breakfast. Another breakfast idea is overnight oats. I've never made them, but I want to. So that was another idea. And then dinner, like rotisserie chicken, obviously I will eat. I bought those big potatoes to make guac-tatoes. If anybody remembers Karen Guevara's guac-tato recipe, I plan to make that at some point, because I bought the avocados and I bought potatoes. I can also make french fries with the potatoes, obviously. I'm going to do like turkey meatballs at some point because Chad can eat that with the diet he's doing. So yeah, I need I don't know. I feel like I need better dinner ideas, but I feel like I ate so much pork tenderloin that I'm good with that for a little bit. I don't like chicken breast. Like baked or grilled chicken breast. But no. So I have to figure out other ways to get protein in. Oh, that's another thing that I picked up from Jess with Weight Watchers Journey to Healthy. She mentioned these one protein bars, and I looked them up. They are safe to have while you're pregnant based on the ingredients. I just kind of looked at the sugar substitutes and stuff. And yeah, they're good to have. I mean, obviously I don't plan on having them as a meal replacement, but as a snack, they're going to be good. Like maybe I can have half a bar or something. I don't know. Because I do need to get my protein up. I know that I do. I'm terrible with protein. So another way that I'm going to get my protein up, hopefully, is I ordered this prenatal protein powder. That's alliteration for you. It's called Baby Booster. I got it off Amazon. It should come tomorrow. I got the vanilla flavor because that was going to come sooner, but they have a vanilla and like a mocha flavor. And I figure, I don't know, I could do something with that. I have a whole bunch of frozen fruit. I could put that in there with almond milk and get some protein in with that too. So those are my current plans. I'm out of breath. I'm waiting in the Starbucks line, by the way. Oh, do you guys want to see what I purchased last weekend with my friend at the outlets? Oh, it smells so good. It smells like the leather. I got a Coach over the shoulder. It's black. No, it's a brown background with black C's on it. So pretty. Was it black or is it like super, super, super dark brown? I don't know, but has that look and it's lovely. I also got this wallet. It's it's blush, but it's neutral enough that it works. Because I prefer, if I'm going to spend money on that sort of stuff, like lots of money, I just do neutral colors so that it can last me a really long time and not have to worry about matching it to things. Are we gonna... Okay, one moment, please.
Yeah, I'm back.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Just yanked my straw out of my drink and spilled Frappuccino goodness on my floor mats. But they're the floor mats that, you know, are plastic. What are they called? Weather check. So, what were we discussing? I did confirm while I was waiting for my Starbucks that Sunday was the 10th, and my nephew was born on the 10th. His sweet little face. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. What I have done already today is gone to Michael's because I need some sort of dip powder storage. I mean, I thought it would be good to have it. I don't need it. I have shelves that I can put it on. But let's be honest, I typically do it when I am when I'm watching TV. So like I want to bring it out to the living room, and it would be great if it was a little handy carrying case. And somebody in the group that I'm in showed one from Michael's, and so I went to go get it. It's like washi tape storage, but they did not have one at my Michael's, so that was a womp. Well, I'm at a red light and no one's looking at me. Let me show you my nails. So this is what I did today. It is Revel Nail Bonjour, which is part of their Wanderlust collection. It's the collection that I purchased to kind of get started. And then this is, the glitter is Isadora. And I wish you could see it in the sunlight because that was so pretty. But yeah, I normally don't do an accent nail, but I committed. And I really like it. So, maybe when I take this off, I can film it and then film my next color. Maybe that's what I'll try and do. I wanted to I don't know. I wanted to get out. I wanted to get moving today, like get out of the house at some point because I knew I had to do this, and I was watching Bridget Jones's Baby while I was doing my nails, so it just didn't happen today, but it can happen next time or the time after that, because I know lots of people said that they wanted to see a dip powder video. I'm so glad you do, because I'm obsessed and I want to share the love and tell everybody about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so 24 weeks pregnant. What am I experiencing? Somebody in my class said that I have pregnant lips already. I don't think so. I think my lips are like this normally. I hope. I told you that I've been like wearing clothes is uncomfortable. I also had quite a bit of swelling in my ankles and my feet the past 2 weeks. I wonder if it's because I was sitting for very long periods of time, and it was just not a chair. My back, like in between my shoulder blades, was on fire most of the time. I think that might have been because of the chair I had to sit in. But yeah, so my ankles were swelling quite a bit. I mean, I look like... Do you remember, I was giving this example to somebody, do you remember the show Dinosaurs, where it was like live action but like rubbery, like almost like puppet or animatronic dinosaurs? I look like that. Every time I looked at my feet, I would think that, or I look like a clump. It's not happening right now, I don't think, but that was happening. It was really weird too. I have been having heart palpitations on and off, so my doctor has referred me to a cardiologist. So I have to go see my doctor this week on Tuesday, and then I see the cardiologist next week, just to confirm, like, there's nothing really wrong. It can happen because you're pumping 50% more blood when you're pregnant. So let's just hope that's the reason. It's nothing bigger. So that's going on, and I have been having terrible acid reflux. So I looked up the reasons, or the causes for acid reflux. Turns out it could be spicy food, obviously, which I don't eat all the time, but it turns out broccoli cheddar soup is a spicy food to me, to my body, because even though it doesn't seem spicy to you or me, my body did not like it. Carbonated beverages. So although I was craving sort of like sparkling water, flavored sparkling water, it's actually not good for me because it makes me have acid reflux. Chocolate also gives you acid reflux. That's not fun, but at the very least, I wasn't like a huge chocolate person to begin with, so it's not like a big loss for me. But still, it's a loss. What else was there? Caffeine. But I'm doing a little experiment. This caffeine is coffee. Like a white mocha is espresso. So I got them on 2 different days, and I tried to like figure out if I was gonna have acid reflux from either of them. And I don't think I did. It's really hard to say because, tomato-based things. Frickin' ketchup. I mean, I'm still eating ketchup, but and I'm still obviously drinking caffeine. YOLO, but it just stinks. Just stinks. So yeah, real bad acid reflux. Or heartburn. I don't know the difference. I don't know, I think it's acid reflux because I feel it up here and it makes me want to cough and like drink water immediately to get it down. But I think that's it as far as symptoms are concerned. I feel large and in charge, like more than normal. I never thought I would see the day where I would be excited to work out and lose weight. But pregnancy has brought me to that day. So, yeah. I am still so self-conscious of the weight that I'm gaining. I think mainly because my doctor originally said she only wanted me to gain 15 pounds, which seems so incredulous. And I've gone over that, and she hasn't said anything about it, to her credit. She hasn't said anything about my additional weight gain. We'll see what happens on Tuesday. But, I think I had that in my head, and then I've always just, tried not to gain weight. And it's just been my life struggle to not gain weight or to watch my weight. It's been my constant focus. So I think that's just messing with me now because obviously I'm gaining weight. There were parts of the pregnancy, first trimester, where I was so nauseous and just very food averse that there were certain things I couldn't eat. And I was eating whatever sounded good. Now, and I've also been back-to-back teaching since January, so I've traveled quite a bit, and when I travel, I'm gone for pretty much 2 weeks at a time. I'm eating 3 meals out a day, so that doesn't help. I don't have when I do travel, I'm in an office, and I don't have the ability to go out and get food. They have a food delivery service where you choose from certain vendors and have it delivered. So I'm just trying to stick to certain things, but I'm trying not to eat subs too much because I'm really not supposed to have deli meat. I'm, I'm trying to stay away from the things that give me acid reflux, but that eliminates quite a bit. So it was just really difficult to be on any kind of, I don't want to say clean eating because that's not my goal, but, healthier eating path when pregnant up to this point. However, that's what I want to change now that I am not teaching. I will have, I'm not traveling to where I don't have, a lot of control over what I can eat for lunch and stuff and breakfast. So I think my plan of the whole eggs, toast, oatmeal, blah, 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 that should, I'm hoping, I don't know how this pregnancy thing works, y'all. Hoping stave off the weight gain or keep it at a very low but steady pace. That would be my goal. I don't want to gain. I don't want to keep on gaining. I feel like I look, how many weeks I'm 24 weeks. So what does that make me? 6 months pregnant? 5 months pregnant? Wow. When you say it in months, it sounds like so much further along than it does when you say it in weeks. But anyway, that's where I am. I'm 24 weeks pregnant. So whatever that is in months. I know not every month has 4 weeks. You can't just say, 24 divided by 4 is 6. No. I don't know. So I am struggling with that internally, mentally, and my favorite quote, comparison is the thief of joy. I have compared myself, I compared myself in my regular weight loss days, and I'm also comparing myself in my pregnancy days, comparing myself to how other people carry their weight when they're pregnant. I have, I think, what's called a B belly, so the top part of my stomach, comes to it comes to a point at my belly button, and then I have the lower stomach area too, so it looks like a B from the side, which of course is not probably the way a thin person would carry a baby. A thin person is just like my sister, it was just a big bump. So I'm trying so hard to keep myself from comparing myself to others that are pregnant. But sometimes it feels like fighting a losing battle because I don't know. It's just in my nature to compare myself to others, to see how I am doing in relation to how they're doing, and to see how much weight they've gained compared to how much weight I've gained, and to see what they look like compared to what I look like pregnant. I do think I've reached a stage where I'm like, oh God, I'm not attractive. I'm massive, which just doesn't help. Anyway, I'm at Target. I don't really know what brought me here. I do need to get a maternity swimsuit because we're going to Michigan at the end of June. So that's just in 2 weeks, honestly, which is so exciting. We're going to Michigan, and I know we're going to be swimming or something while we're there. So I need to get a maternity swimsuit. I'm trying to collect some clothing to wear there. I have a couple of dresses. I just placed an order on Old Navy for some shorts. I have some fake tan in a bottle that'll be great for my legs and stuff. So that's what I'm currently doing. Ooh, if you could see my nail in the sunlight, but I don't think you can. So sad. Oh gosh, ouch. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Target. I'm gonna try and find a maternity swimsuit. I don't know if they have them here or not. If they don't, I'll just order it online. And then we are going to go to Walmart, I think, to finish up my grocery shopping. And that'll be that. See you later. Turns out, maternity swimsuit shopping is not as traumatic as regular swimsuit shopping. I found, at least I got to try on some, I tried out a pair of bottoms and the top. So I think I'm just going to order them online because I think I want to go a size bigger in the bottom and they didn't have them in the store. Just to see how it is. I might order one of each. I don't know. And then just return. It looks like the weather for Michigan when we get there is going to be mid-80s. Mid-80s with some thunderstorms. So we will likely be in the pool at some point. I promise ya. I did get some pajamas though. Just because my mind is on comfort right now. I think I'm going to go to Walmart. Do I still have my list? Walmart, and then really, I don't have any business being out still. Just go home. Go home and chill. Yeah. That is the plan. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner. I never want to cook, so I would prefer just getting something, but Chipotle is going to be, if we do Chipotle is going to be really far away. You don't have a, oh, okay. We're just sitting there, not going. I thought that was a cop behind me. Ooh. So it was a green light, and the other side of the road was just sitting there, doing, like, not moving. And so I went. And then, of course, as I'm going, they decide to turn, or to go straight. So I had to stop for a little bit. Somebody said something about not vlogging while I'm driving. If you notice, I'm never usually talking straight to the camera and still driving. I'm always, like, focused on the road. And I don't see the difference between me talking to a camera and me talking to somebody in my car. Especially because I'm not usually looking at the camera. I'm usually looking at the road. And if it were somebody in the car, I would be turning my head totally to look at them, which, you know, I see zero difference in it. So I'm going to continue to vlog while I drive. What else did I want to tell you? I'm currently reading, I started it over, the Outlander series, because I tried to read it before and I don't know, it doesn't hold my interest. So I started it over and we'll see if I can get through it this time. I think part of the reason why it doesn't hold my interest is because I bought the entire series for like 99 cents on Amazon, and it's packaged in one book on my Kindle. So it's like, you are 1% through when I've read, you know, maybe 100 pages. I don't know. Did I tell you I finished the Selection series? Well, I read 1, 2, and 3. I was looking up reviews of 4 and 5, and everyone's like, if you're a true fan, just stop at 3. I was like, okay. So I'll stop at 3. But it's good. I really liked it. Now I need, well, no, I don't need. I have plenty of books on my Kindle to read, actually. Lots and lots and lots. I need to kind of develop a plan on how I'm going to read them. I love series because I get real invested with my people and the characters. So I love a series, that's for sure. So I picked up, I get an email from BookBub. I can't remember if I've talked about this before. There's this website called BookBub, Book B-U-B, and you can tell it the genres that you like to read, and it will send you a daily email of Amazon deals. So like books will be 99 cents, $1.99 or $2.99, and you can purchase them. So it'll tell you when they're on sale. And that's what I've been doing. That's how I've been kind of collecting my books on my Kindle. And since they're 1 on my Kindle and 2 like 99 cents, I don't feel bad about purchasing them because I don't have to move it anywhere, and I paid less than $1 for it. So I like it. I really like it. Every day I look for my BookBub email, and I mean, maybe at least probably 3 days a week I purchase something that comes out of it. Because again, it's not like I'm losing out on a ton of money. It's $1. If I don't end up liking the book, no big deal. And then sometimes, some of them have been like the starts of series, so that's really cool because I'll get book 1 for like 99 cents and then I can read going forward. I think that's what happened with the selection, actually. I think book 1 was really inexpensive and then I just purchased the other ones. And I've done it already. I've purchased some to start my series, so that's cool. What else? You gotta get into dip powder, guys. Can you see? No, you can't. Why not? It's so awesome. I was gonna take like I've never done it before, but like a boomerang of the sparkle in the sunlight. But I thought that would look weird standing outside of Target doing that. What to do for dinner? What is this guy doing? Motorcycles, I swear. They expect us to respect them. However, they don't normally respect the rules of the road. Like, the two-way, I mean, again, pun not intended, but it's two-way street. Like, you gotta, I'm not gonna bend over backwards for my driving because of you, if you're gonna be a crazy person. What else can we talk about? I hope I can find these 1 bars. They sounded really tasty. Sounded real good. And I'm really looking forward to having Ezekiel toast in my life again. I haven't had Ezekiel bread in a really long time. But, oh, we got a new fridge. Did I tell you guys we were getting a new fridge? I think I did, yes. So it actually arrived. It arrived yesterday. No, last Saturday. And of course I was gone the entire week, so I couldn't enjoy it. But now I am enjoying it. That's why when I went to Sam's and bought a whole bunch of stuff, more than my normal, like 2 things of grapes and a thing of apples, I was so excited because I had somewhere to put it. So, can't wait to keep on using it. And to fill it up and, it's just gonna be great. It's sad the things you get excited for as an adult. New refrigerators. Not having to wear constricting clothing over the weekend. Oh my gosh, guys. We have a weight loss to celebrate. Marley went to the vet last Monday and she has lost 3 pounds. Woohoo! She is so sassy, losing 3 pounds. She has like these spots on her body and we don't really know what they are. We've just been told like they are, is it cysts? But like they just go away and they come back and they go away. Anyway, so the doctor took, I guess, a blood work from one of them or something to see if they were cancerous. They are not cancerous, but I don't know if the vet's a woman or a man, actually, I've never been. They gave her antibiotics, so she has to take antibiotics for the next however many days. I guess 2 weeks or something, because she still has a lot left, and she's been taking it for a week to see if it does anything, I guess. I don't know. But she's doing good. She is doing good. That little girl. My sister's dogs. So my sister and her boyfriend have 3 dogs between the 2 of them. One of them is like a coon hound, something, and like then Bentley is a Pomeranian, and then there's something else. I don't know the other one. But we were a little nervous about the dogs meeting the baby just because they're kind of rambunctious and loud and, you know, jump on you when you come in the door and stuff like that. So it turns out that the one we were the most nervous about, which was I think the coon, I think that's what she is, was actually the best. She did the best. It was so sweet. She came up to him and was like, "Hello, I'm your sister. I'm here to protect you and be your best friend. I can't wait to see how Marley is with the baby. All right, I'm at Walmart now, so I'm gonna go in, get my shopping done, and I will then head home. Bye. So I've told my sister, don't let me hold your baby, because I'm gonna squish him too much. He's just, oh my goodness, his little face. But some people are saying that he looks like me, and it's funny because I think he looks like my dad, which makes sense because I look like my dad. So, oh my goodness. I'll ask and see if she's okay with me putting a picture of him in. And maybe I'll put him in, but he's so cute. Any hoozles. I went to Walmart and I also went to Chipotle. So I'm just leaving Chipotle. My bowl is like totally different than I normally get. I got white rice, which is normal. And then I got steak, pinto beans, the corn salsa, because I was worried that tomatoes would give me acid reflux. The corn salsa, cheese, lettuce, which is normal, and then guac. Yes, I know guac is extra. I want that shirt. Don't worry, guac. I'm extra too. Yeah, so that's my Chipotle bowl, and I doubt I'm gonna eat the whole thing because recently I haven't been able to eat like my entire meals. I think that my whole meals. And I think that's just because like your insides are filling up with baby and you have less space for stuff, which is fine. I don't need to eat the whole thing for sure. I don't really have anything else to talk about, so this is going to be kind of a short vlog, I think. Sorry about that. Guys, I'm so excited for Michigan. Yes. I wonder if I can get Chad to do like a couples tag when we're driving up there. He did do it when we were driving home from the wedding, but I wasn't recording because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, so it was pitch black outside. So that didn't happen. I don't know if this is because my TV, I'm gonna ask you guys this. Is Trading Spaces still on? You know, like they did a little redo of it, and initially I was excited about it, but I watched the first couple episodes, and now I'm not excited about it. But I can't remember if I put it on record or not, because I'm not seeing any new episodes on my DVR, so I'm wondering if it's still on, or if they canceled it already. I can't... Are you guys watching Trading Spaces? Let me know. Nursery update. Nothing's happened. Except for the piece of my glider that was originally stained when we got it has now arrived, so I have to go pick that up. And then my mom's gonna come over and paint at some point. Once we paint, or she paints, then I wanna put stuff together, put the crib together, put the rug down, start putting things in place. I still need to get a dresser, and I need to antique the dresser. So that's gonna be a big project. But it'll look great when it's done, I'm sure. So I've always joked around with my friends and my sister that I'm bougie. And bougie is short for like the bourgeois, like the, I mean, what I recall from history class, the bourgeois was like an upper class sort of thing and whatever. Not that I'm upper class, but I just always joked around that I was bougie because I like nice things and I'm sort of particular about stuff. And I have a tank top that says bad and bougie. And I want to wear it, but I can't wear it when I'm pregnant because it won't fit. But one of my class, the people in my class, or the people that I taught, were joking about how I am not bougie. But then one day, I don't know what I did, and somebody was like, I get it now. I get it. You're bougie. Ooh, those clouds are like, those look like fake clouds. You guys, it's been raining so much here, and I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so sad the weekend's over, but I'm so glad that I'm done teaching for a while. Back to back. I did 3 classes back to back, and that is a lot. It's quite exhausting teaching, as I'm sure all the teachers know. Of course, I teach adults, so it's a little bit different, but it's probably not as exhausting. But still, it's a lot. And we depend on, or kind of our metrics for how we do are based on a survey that the learners take at the end of class. So you kind of feel like you always have to be on, and you're worried that like one off day is going to mess up that survey and then mess up your reputation in the business, in the company. So any hoozles, I'm glad I'm at my break time now. My director said the other day, okay, so you're going to finish this class and then what are you going to do until the next one? I was like, take a break. But no, I'm actually going to sit in somebody else's class and learn that line of business so that I can teach it. It's going to get interesting as far as the travel is concerned when the baby is here. But at this point, I've been lucky enough to stay in state with my travel. So and in state is the office where I would have to travel to is just 2 hours from home. So I, can travel back on the weekends and I can stay with my parents if I wanted to. If Chad's traveling, I can stay with my parents to take Marley. But I don't, I never know where the class is going to end up. It depends on the majority, where the majority of the learners, wherever they're located. I do count as part of that. So let's say if there were 5 in Minnesota and 4 in Florida, then I would count as the 5th in Florida, and then I could swing my power, no, not power, I don't know, I could swing it to Florida, is basically what I mean. But I have the possibility of traveling to Minnesota or California at this point, at any point. It's going to happen next year, of course, because I have one class left that I'm not traveling for, and then I'm out on maternity leave for the rest of the year, starting in October. So I won't be traveling this year, but next year, who knows? We shall see, and if that happens, we just got to figure out the plan. We got grandparents close enough, I suppose. Anyway, I'm just babbling at this point, honestly. I apologize. I want to ask like a question for you guys to put a comment down below, but I can't think of a question. I can't think of anything. So, I guess I will see you guys next time. That could be for a vlog. That could be for a nail tutorial. That could be for maybe like a maternity fashion haul thing. I've been watching some, trying to find good places to buy maternity clothing, and they're just kind of old. Like, they're not really current, so I thought I would do one of my own, potentially. But I've bought, I don't know, because I just remember everyone saying, don't buy a lot of maternity clothes, you're only going to wear it once, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I have to live, I have to survive. I have to work in an office sometimes. I have to be comfortable, so there was no way that I couldn't not purchase maternity clothes, and I've purchased quite a bit. Just because I had to. There just was no way around it. Okay. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Toodles!